Chapter 6. The End of the Hero Syndicate. Yusuf said 100 plus years back, there was a virus created called Syndicate Killer. I'm sure you've read about it, Esther. Esther answered, yes, boss. Over a century ago, according to what I've read, two of our greatest enemies' descendants, the witches, who are actually responsible for our powers, and the scientists of destruction, their descendants fell in love. Then the vision of the witch daughter of the vision of our ancestor witch is telling her to finish what they started. So she and her boyfriend went to an abandoned house, got some items and a spell book. Then she said some spells. Then she felt like she wanted to go and pee. Immediately she left to go pee. The boyfriend added an unknown chemical which he believed it may turn liquid somehow to a destructive stage. Then the hero syndicate of their time came and stopped them and arrested them, and the government and police confiscated that mixture. But that confiscated mixture, which wasn't destroyed by the government, but wanted to be used as an experiment if it would be an advantage, became a virus that could track any hero syndicate member, especially the ones with strong signature like time travelers when they create the black golden hole. It became a living virus that actually broke out by itself and wiped out and since then it has been killing the hero syndicates I can find or try to. The last hero syndicate member it killed was a speedster, like Teresa, but before he killed it, he was able to carry it back to time in a place where it would be very hard for it to come out, even if it had stolen its powers and the speedster power. By measurement, it would take him like 100 years, which is this year. The hero syndicate had tried everything in destroying it, but it just couldn't be destroyed. Yusuf said, I may have one last person who can try to stop it though, as this time, it wasn't 5 of you selected as I told you, it was 6 of you selected, not 5. But the last person is a therapist. She was the first to be chosen actually, but her powers were too deadly and unavoidable, so I could not teach her with everyone. I had to teach her how to use it with alone, isolated. What and I had to let her know what the power is before I just stopped for a while. Rejoice and Esther, go get her. That is her details. He gave them a file. Esther then told Rejoice to go to the lady's house first that she was coming. She was just feeling a little bit headache and sometimes it's also as if she's in two places at once. So she wants to take drugs first, but she will catch up with Rejoice. Rejoice reached the house and said, Doctor, you're needed. The doctor already Rejoice had waited for Esther and not to see her, so she decided to go in since time was of the essence. The doctor came out wearing hand gloves and told her she should only meet her in the workplace, not at home, during business hours. Rejoice replied, we are the rest of the Hero Syndicate. I'm sure you have seen some news about us in the television. I know you were the first one. We just heard about you today, though. And as Precious was shocked, I wanted to ask for proof because Hero Syndicates are usually secretive. Just then, and she will not know if they were lying or not. Just then, some armed robbers came to the house and asked them to give them their money. We just wanted to scream. But when Precious noticed that what she wanted to do and she knew it was her power, the doctor said, don't worry, I've got this. You're criminals. I can be nice and helping, but I can also be deadly. Immediately, she removed her hand gloves and touched one of them's gun, and it melted. Rejoiced and screamed slowly at others who were blown away till they hit a wall and went unconscious. Then the doctor said, next time, even then the doctor told the criminals in their unconscious state, next time, when you hear the name Dr. Juko and Precious, you would tremble in fear. Esther sent an hologram message saying, guys, we can't wait. The virus is here. The Hero Syndicate killer is in our time on the road. We've gone to stop it. Bring Dr. Precious here, now. Then Rejoice said, oh, so she didn't come with me after all. Then they rushed towards where the Hero Syndicate were. The Hero Syndicate stood face. They rushed towards They were rushing towards to the place where the Hero Syndicate were. The Hero Syndicate stood face to face with the blue liquid scene, wearing clothes and standing as a human being. Yusuf told it that he used his friend to search for his favorite host after using a guy called Leo to do it. His reincarnated friend that he knew, since he knew the virus caused that guy to reincarnate, as you can see through the guy's presence as an avatar. But this fight is finished. The virus replied, I am Baby Arrow, the Hero Syndicate killer, as I was created to be. And this is your end, all of you. Esther shot it to the freeze ray, but it didn't freeze him. It shot his liquid back at her by just pointing towards her. Hope pushed Esther away when he saw the liquid coming, and he collected her targeted virus shot. Immediately, he went unconscious. Esther got annoyed and said, "It hasn't even been a week since I brought him out of unconsciousness. Now you are going to pay for that." But the virus shot Esther and knocked her out too. Teresa ran fast in circles around him to create a small tornado to knock BBR out, but it said, "I stole the speedster's power that took me out. You are not as that took me away from this time. You are not as advantageous as you think." It became faster than Teresa and shot its liquid at her, which knocked her out too. Rebecca used her hand laser powers to shoot her lasers at him, but it didn't feel it, and it shot her its liquid, which knocked her out. He went towards Yusuf. Rejoice and Precious came and saw the Hero Syndicate knocked out, and they couldn't find Yusuf, but they found the others knocked out. Even Leo and his gang too were knocked out when they saw it, and they knew that he had come with the rest of the former villain syndicate, and he was knocked out, and the virus knocked out all of them. Rejoice said, "I'm not as brainy as Esther, but I think I have an idea." Then he said to Precious, "Try to see if your death powers can turn to resurrection power so we can resurrect them." Precious replied, "We both know that we have one powers each and with one function each. It doesn't work like that." Esther entered from their back. "Actually, not all of us has one powers." Rejoice was shocked. Then Esther continued, "Rejoice, okay. I actually followed you after I took taking the drugs, so I could have met up with you. But getting close, I felt that way again, and I fainted in the same house you were. But I did not reach out to you before you knocked the door. Then I just woke up now and came. But during the time where I fainted, I saw myself fighting that monster, and I saw Hope rescuing me. But it was funny because that wasn't even me. I discovered I can create clones of copies of myself now, which was the person that died for me was my clone, not me. I guess I got a good superpower. I got a cool superpower after all. So if I can defy the odds and do the impossible, then maybe you can, Precious." Then Precious was like, "Let's hope it works. Wish me luck." Precious Precious became very focused as someone concentrating and doing yoga. Then she removed her gloves and put her hands in Rebecca's chest. Precious said, "Well, she's not melting away or decaying as my power is supposed to make her, but I don't also think the resurrection part is working. She hasn't woken up yet." Chapter 7, titled Heroes Never Die, will be coming up soon.